How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggly. And today we're doing a little bit more Marvel United Megaverse. So today we're going up against, this is the wrong rule book, we're technically going up against Mysterio as he is trying to be taken on by the Spider Army. So with that said, let's go ahead and get flipped over because this is a lunchtime stream. I had to move it up a little bit, so hopefully people find it. If not, of course, it'll be available later. I have to move a car seat. Move a car seat so Lucita can go on a play date. And ignore the boxes back behind me. You'll find out what's in those boxes in an unboxing video. So subscribe and you can find out what's in those boxes. Hey, Derek. Hey, Steve. Time to break the mystery. Yeah. So we are doing... My shoulder is killing me, guys. So if you see me rubbing my shoulder and grab my shoulder or wincing in pain, I don't know what's up with my shoulder. Age is what's up. Oh, right there is what's up with my shoulder. So with Mysterio, the first thing we had to do was we had to put all the threat cards upside down. So I can't tell you what the threat cards are until we reveal them because it's part of the mystery. As long as there are no broken illusion cards, face up, Mysterio can't take any damage. And then 2 missions must still be completed. So basically we have to find these mission cards, these threat cards, reveal them. And I did look at the cards beforehand, so I understood how this card worked. And basically, it's not completable. It just has to be found. And then basically, we turn a threat card face up. Any hero must spend a single action of any type. So we basically have to waste an action to reveal the threats. On the BAM, turn all civilians into thugs and vice versa. And then we add a civilian to Mysterio's location. That's... I fail to remember to do that, so we're gonna put an extra little token up there. See if that helps me remember. Because with Magneto, I forgot to do that a lot. Overflow. If one can't be added, then we draw a master plan card and place it face down. So basically, an acceleration. All right. So again, I would normally show you what all the threat cards do, but I can't. However, we do have over here. We are playing with the Spider Army because we did unlock the Spider Army in our last gameplay. Basically, or the one before that, basically the one that's probably of note is the first one that's out here, which is this spider totem. As long as it's face up in the storyline when a hero is KO'd for any reason, remove that hero from the game. And then on our next turn, we choose another member of the Spider Army. So we've currently unlocked 4 members, which is Spider-Woman, Spider-Man, Superior Spider-Man, and Scarlet Spider. They basically come in instead. It's kind of like a nice reset, though, too, because we get full hit points. I don't think Mysterio does a lot of damage, though, so this may not ever happen. So basically, that happens, and then we also get a free wild token. So that is that. So let's go ahead and go back here, and we're gonna get started. Oh, and like I said, I'm gonna muster through it. I'm gonna have to probably play most of the game left-handed, which is very weird. But yeah. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right off the bat, he is going to BAM. So he's going to just flip, flip, flip. Then he's going to add a civilian for his BAM. And now we're going to add thugs everywhere, and we've already got overflows. That is crazy. Very first turn. Jeez. All right, so we're going to have 2 overflows, basically. Because this is going to overflow because it needs 2, and this is going to overflow because it needs 2. So we basically have lost 3 in the first turn. Holy cow. We've lost 3 turns right off the bat. The only upside to that is maybe those are bad cards. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Oh, man. All right. So, we do have Spider-Gwen. She has Jeffy Boy. So, Jeffy Boy is a key. So, I almost think I want to play Jeff first. Because I could move Jeff up there and have him punch, and then I can punch down here. Let's see what she gets. Yeah, her cards are just... Yeah, well, we're gonna go Jeff. Jeff is starting us off. Oh, jeez, holy cow. Just barely moving this shoulder hurts. So, age sucks, guys. I'm going to let you know that. So age sucks. So several years ago, I was taking off my shirt. I'm literally, that's what I was taking off my shirt, and I felt a twinge in my shoulder. And it gives me trouble every so often. And about a week ago, it gave me trouble. And it was kind of feeling better, but then yesterday I had to mow the lawn and weed eating and all that stuff, and I think I exacerbated it again. That's a big word, exacerbate. So yeah, it really hurts. I should probably go to the doctor. All right, so we need to get up here. Central Park needs cleared out. So, this here is nice. So the Spider Army is, until the next villain turn, heroes may use a move action to go to any location, which means we would not have to waste 2 move actions to get up here. And that also means that Spider-Man 2099 would have basically he can move anywhere as well. But then that means all Miles has is a single punch, and then whatever 2099 has is based off of what cards he has. His starting was something about move. If there are no move symbols in the bottom of the last 2 cards, you may perform 1 free move. Okay, that's how his works. So that actually doesn't help him. So let's not do that. Let's not do that. I already drew a card anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, that hurts. So yeah, so we have a move and a punch. So, do we move and punch? Actually, now I'm wondering, do I move and punch? I need 2099 to be able to move twice, so I think that is what I want to play. So, Mysterio could go here and here. So this is more dangerous. Or do I just go ahead and reveal this threat? Or do we go this way? Let's go this way. Let's move this way. And we're going to punch to use a reveal of a threat. That's what we're going to do. Hey, broken illusion. Mysterio can now be damaged once 2 missions are complete. All right, so we're good to go. We have our broken illusion. So that was very fortunate, I should say. I can't remember. Is this like arcade where you flip threat when you move? No, this one we have to waste an action. Basically, we have to waste an action to flip. I don't think I want to play the spider totems yet. I don't need that wild. So yeah, we're going to use another move and punch. Yeah, I think we're going to do the other move and punch. So he's going to move, and punch. Because we need to get this cleared out a little bit. Probably not enough, though. All right. So, Mysterio. 3. 1, 2, 3. Luckily, there's no BAM, but holographic technology. Shuffle all threat cards in play, discarding any tokens on them, then put them back face down. You gotta be kidding me. I found my broken illusion, and the first card he pulls is to shuffle them back again. Oh, Nice. That's ridiculous. Now I gotta go hunt it down again. Nope. I don't know what that was, so we'll just shuffle again. I almost took a glimpse of it. I don't know. All right, well, luckily we're in 3 different locations. So if we all waste an action on this turn, we at least can reveal 3 cards, right? So, all right. So she has a move and a punch. Punch is good. Move is good. She's all got single symbols. So I think if I'm going to do a single symbol, should I just... I'll just waste the move action to reveal. And then she can punch. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the spider totem so we can have fun. And just in case this ever happens, we can bring in some other spider heroes. So we're going to waste the move to flip. And that is smoke and mirrors. When this threat is revealed, add a civilian to this location. All right, well, that's not good. All right, so we use that. She has a punch. Let's go ahead and punch. And I guess we'll use the wild to just... Let's see, if he moves 1, he adds 2 on each adjacent. So let's go ahead and rescue a civilian for the second one. We'll leave Jeffy up there. Because that's kind of a very threatening location. All right, so Miles has a wild. He's got a lot of double cards. Until next villain turn, heroes may use move actions. Okay, so we now have 2 of the exact same cards. That's not fun. All right. Visibility. You cannot take damage till the beginning of your next turn. No. Let us... So he doesn't... So I don't want to play a double action, because just in case this isn't one that can be completed, that I feel like that would be a waste to play a double action, because I can't rescue twice. Even a double punch wouldn't be good. So let's do the safest bet, which is a punch and an action. Alright, so we're going to use the wild, I guess, because punch and act. I know I can do a punch and action here. We're going to use the wild to reveal. Oh, Broken Illusion again, right in that same spot. I don't know how many of those are. I remember I looked for this card, and once I read it, I didn't look for the rest of the cards. So then we're going to take the 2 actions to go a key and a key. All right. I think we're making progress. All right. So, 2099. So he gets a punch and an action. So, I'm guessing that's... He can perform 1 free move action on his turn. The ability says any hero must spend 1 single action. So he gets a free move action. So technically, if I play this card, I could use that to flip the card anywhere that he goes, as long as there's no move action before that. That's the way I'm reading it, because that's a free move action. Do I want to get this out as soon as possible? Do I want to waste a wild now? Because otherwise I'm doing my double wild, my double punch, which would be 1 punch too many, or a single action. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I think we'll go ahead and do the wild, because that gives Spider-Gwen a wild. Ow. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and use the free move action he gets from his spinnerets to do this. Hey, another Broken Illusion. Well, get that handy. And then we're going to use his 3 actions, so he gets 1 punch, 1 heroic action, and we'll do the other heroic action as another civilian. That way, try to get these even, just in case I don't get the 4 threats done. Okay. Yeah, that worked. Oh, where am I at? Oh, besides pain in the shoulder. All right, guys, here we go. Move to the clockwise location with the most civilians. So that is the next. It says the next location, so that's with Spider-Gwen. Fake heroics. Discard all civilians and thugs in Mysterio's location. Then draw another master plan card and add it to... Holy cow! At least it's not add 1 per you discarded. That would have been painful. So he's accelerating again. That's another acceleration. Okay. I see how you're playing this. Alright. Back to Gwen. So, I'm wondering if I want to do Gwen to allow anybody to move anywhere. I'm thinking yes. Because his card is, if there are no movement symbols at the bottom of the 2 latest cards, which would be the card that Spider-Man plays and Miles plays. So this would not impact him, but he would still be able to get a move. So I think we'll do that. We'll do the move for Gwen. Gwen is then going to, she has 1 wild. She's going to move anywhere. We're going to move here. I'm going to use the wild to get that. I guess the other reason to take the threats out, now that I think about it, is because then if I have to shuffle again, I got to find him again. If he's got another one of these holographic technologies. So I need to consider that. So Miles, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get Miles here. We're going to go ahead and use his double action to start working on this. Right? Which works for me. And see, now I can move him anywhere, so I can just move him down there to complete that one. Although now I want a character to get KO'd so we can bring somebody else in. All right. Web of Life and Destiny. Reveal the top 2 cards of all decks. You can arrange them in any order. I don't know what I'd be looking for. So let's not do that. All right. So I have a punch move. Let's save that for the villain. I think same thing. I'm going to save this other dimensional for once I can start damaging the villain. Let's give Gwen a double wild. I don't need that many actions. Let's use the single action. Because I won't need the action soon, right? So we're going to use the dimensional traverse to go anywhere, and then we're going to use that single action to get rid of our first threat. Oh, there's the shoulder again. And then that clears that. And then you may discard 1 thug from any location. So this is a discard, not a defeat. So that does not go to our defeat. But still, good. All right. So that was everybody. The gang's all here. And Mysterio goes nowhere, which is exactly where he is. Bam. So he turns everybody. There's nobody there to turn. So then he adds a civilian. And then he adds 1 civilian here. Actually, let me do this. So and then he's just adding civilians everywhere. You get a civilian, you get a civilian, you get a civilian. Everybody gets a civilian. That wasn't too bad. All right. Yeah, that one definitely wasn't too bad. All right. So Gwen has a single action, which she can do to rescue. Man, are all her cards singles? Like, this is crazy. Okay, there's her double. A double wild. All right. So. Oh, no quick actions, Will. Oh, that one really sucked. Oh, it hurts. Oh, ow. I can't play with my left hand is the problem. I'm right-handed. All right. So yeah, she could rescue twice. Let's just do the double wild. Oh, we got it. Oh man. All right, so she has basically 3 actions. So let's reveal this threat. Okay. So revealing the threat with the action token. And then this threat is revealed. The hero revealing it takes 1 damage. So that wasn't good. I said I wanted one of my heroes to get KO'd. And then let's go ahead, and I don't need to clear that location anymore. So I'm going to actually use the 2 wilds to punch. To try to work on getting rid of this one. Because I can get one of them up there now to finish it off. And then that's 1 less card that gets mixed in if he decides to shuffle the deck again. Yeah, so Miles. So invisibility, punch. He has lots of punches. So 2099 can get a free move. So that's not a problem. But if I give him a free move, does he need that many punches? Let's see what... So punch in a single location, enemy in your location. Okay, so I guess we're saving that for when he can take damage. I don't want to waste my double punches. I don't think I need to right now. So I think I'm just going to give 2099 a single punch. Oh, there went the shoulder again. All right, so we're going to use 1 action to rescue. Use another action to move. We're going to use the third, or the punch, the single punch action, to finish that threat. Okay. So. Oh, so I just realized actually getting the threat one completed, right? Getting a threat one completed requires you to basically get rid of all 4 threats except for the 2 broken illusions. You may rescue one from this location. Why? Thank you very much. All right, so back to 2099. All right, 2099 has a punch. He gets a free move. So where would I send him? Actually, if I give him a double action, we'd put him under pressure, and then we move. We can punch, which almost gets that done. And we're on his turn, but I'd rather finish 2 on his turn. I think is a better plan. So, all right, we don't want to do the move. I mean, he gets a free move, so I don't want to do the move. All right. So we have double wild. And I need three thugs. The problem is I got a thug here, thug here, thug here, thug here. This one here, again, it's discard a thug. It's not defeat a thug. Maybe I just do the double punch. Well, I can't double punch. I can't move twice. Here I'd be able to rescue him automatically ending there. I did this, but then I wouldn't be ending my turn there. Trying to figure out how to get the most civilians in this turn, or the most thugs in this turn. Because the double punch isn't going to do me any good. Double punch does me no good. Action punch does me no good because that's basically acting like a double. Oh man, I got to do the double wild. I didn't want to do the double wild. Did not want to do that. All right, so we're going to have to do the double wild. That's fine. Okay, so I'm going to be able to complete this if I'm going to be able to rescue a civilian if I complete my turn there. So I get a free move no matter what. So free move. I could punch that thug. Use a wild to move here. And then punch that thug. I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm just not going to be able to do the rescue one civilian. So move here with my free move. Punch with the punch. Move here with the wild. Then punch with the wild. I think that's good. I think it's a good setup because now we have 2 and 1. I should be able to complete both of those. Maybe with Spider-Gwen if we can get some thugs out. That's the problem. We need more thugs because otherwise she's got to go way over here to complete that one. All right, let's go Mysterio. 2. Well, 1, 2. Bam. He's flipping. There's nothing to flip. And he's going to give us the thugs we need. So we're going to add that one there. And he's adding 2 thugs. 2 thugs here. 1 thug here. And 2 thugs of a key. So there we go. All right. That works. So that's exactly what we wanted, right? Because now Spider-Gwen will be able to take out a thug and rescue a civilian. So then we can immediately start beating on him on Miles's turn. Swap 2 threat cards in play. I don't want to do that. I don't think I want to do that. All right, so she has 2. Yeah, she has 2 wilds. So it almost doesn't matter what I play, except for we want to set up Miles. So Miles needs a move. So since Miles needs a move, we'll use her single wild. So what that's going to let us do is we're going to punch, 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 and then we automatically get to rescue at the end of the turn. It doesn't matter. I guess we'll just do it anyways. Oh no, I need 2 civilians. Hold on. We have 3, and I have 3. I only need to punch once. Sorry. So punch once. Not there. Punch once. Rescue. So punch once. Rescue. No, that's not going to work. Hold on. Oh, I thought I had it because she gets to rescue on this turn. It's because I need 2 actions, really, is what I need. And 1 isn't doing it. Let's see, how can I... Oh, I thought I had this. I guess I don't. I mean, I kind of do, but it just means that Miles has to do it to finish it. Which it doesn't matter, but he's wasting an action. Because if I move, punch, then I'm using this wild to move, and then I'm only rescuing. So I'm still not taking out that extra thug. And she didn't have, right? She didn't have another thing I could do. And the Spider Army cards don't help me. Yeah, I mean, either way, I'm not going to be able to complete it. So we're going to move, rescue, move, and then that's 3, right? 1, 2, 3, and then rescue at the end of her turn for the location. All right. I guess that's what we had to do. And that just means that Miles now kind of loses an action, which is fine. He's got this one here. I've got a triple punch, so it kind of makes up for it, I think. So we're gonna do the triple punch. Triple punch. All right, so he's going to move with the wild, punch that. So that now defeats the thugs. We are now vulnerable, or he is now vulnerable, and then he has 2 punches on his card. All right, we are on the board. So he is down. I forget what he started with. He started with 6, so he's down to. Hang on, I must have given him too many tokens. She had 4 left. I was making it extra difficult. I have an extra token on there. All right. Unfortunately, now it is Mysterio's turn. Move clockwise to the next location with the most civilians. All the way over here. Fake heroics. Discard all civilians and thugs in his location and accelerate. Basically, play another card face down. Oh. Maris and Mazu here. Mysterio is such a cool villain. Yeah, this is neat. I have 2 turns left. I think we've got it because I mean we gotta do 4 damage. And we have our spider army, so we can move anywhere. Gwen's like right there. All right, so 2099 is going to get a free movement if I don't play a movement. He needs 2 moves. So if I have him do this, then he gets 1 punch. And then Gwen needs, then what, 3 punches? She doesn't have it. And Jeff's coming up, which definitely isn't going to give it to her. So, how do I get 2099 down here? I don't think I can. I mean, without traversal. I mean, this is the only way I can get him down there is traversal, and then he only gets to punch once. And then it does mean that Gwen doesn't waste a action. Oh, man. That is not what I want. Well, I do have the ability to draw a card, but I don't know what he's going to draw. I guarantee it's not a double move. Even if it's a double wild, I'm kind of in the same. Well, no, if it's a double wild, that would work, right? Because I still get my free move. I use a wild to move. Have I played? No, I've already done his double wild. Dang it. I don't think the traversal is going to help me. So let's. Ah. Accelerated Vision. Reveal the top card of the Master Plan deck. So we're not going to get down there now. So we need to set Gwen up with as many punches as possible. It's going to be a waste on his turn, but this gives Gwen as many punches as possible. So that's what we're going to do. So he does get one move because there's no moves in the row. So I get to move once. So it's I guess it's not totally a waste. So we will just move to Alchemax and take out 2 thugs. All right. Gwen and Jeffy Boy. What can you guys do? Oh, Gwen and Jeffy Boy. So Gwen does not have a move. I can guarantee a move and then 2 punches. I think we're going to do that because I don't remember what Jeff's cards have. Getting rid of those thugs is always good to prevent his overflow. Yeah, because that's the problem. My first round, right? He did a double overflow. Very first round. So like I lost 2 turns at the beginning of the game. Yeah, I think we're going to do this. We're going to go ahead and do the move. And then we're going to go move 1. And then she gets the double punch from 2099. Let's see what Mysterio does. 2 and a bam. So 1, 2, bam. He has nobody to flip. Add a civilian. And he's going to add 2 more civilians. You get a civilian. And civilians all around. Civilian for you. Civilian for you. And guess what? Guess whose turn it is? Guess what's turn it is? Welcome to my trap, said the spider to the fly. Guess whose turn it is? It's Miles's turn. Guess what Miles has? Miles has lots of punchiness. That's all she wrote. There we go. That is that. Getting rid of those thug, yeah. The dreaded 3x3 Master Plan card. No, it was, he moved 4. He moved 4, where was it? He started here. He was in Alchemax. So he went 1, 2, 3, 4. This only has 2 spots, but he only put 1. But this location only had 1 empty, and this location only had 1 empty. And he had to put 2 in each of those. So it was like the worst possible card he could have drawn with where I hadn't cleared anything yet was that 4. All right, so let's go do our unlocks. Still don't know if I've got I should have everything up to date and caught back up so we're not incorrect. But this is me. We've seen all my my playthroughs. We have messed up several times. All right, so Mysterio with Gwen, Miles, 2099. We didn't use any action tokens. We don't have any equipment. We did use our spider team. And pets, Jeffy Boy, because Jeffy is with us all the time. So there we go. So we did finish that. And we want to use the brain. All right, so we need to unlock Professor X, Marrow, and Falcon is who we're supposed to be unlocking after this. So Falcon is right here, but we need a key. Okay, so I can't do Falcon yet. We're unlocking Falcon. Oh yeah, we get a key up here with Professor X. I'm still 1 brain away from Professor X. Somewhere I'm missing a brain. If I only had a brain. Who was the other one? Marrow. What's Marrow need? Marrow needs a key. So I figured this out last gameplay. I'm getting keys against Juggernaut, I think. But I am missing a brain still. Yes, I get 2 keys with Juggernaut because I need Professor X for Juggernaut, and that's my next playthrough. So I need to go hunt down where the other brain is and reverse that. But we'll go ahead and do this brain now because that gets us our key. And then that key allows us to unlock... I don't know who I need next. Marrow or Falcon. Against Juggy is going to be Feral and Colossus. And Lady Deathstrike is Wolverine. I don't need Falcon until 3 games from now, which is against Baron Zemo. So I do need Marrow against Lady Deathstrike. So let's go ahead and do Marrow first, just to make sure we've got our unlocks in the right order. Or did I already unlock Marrow? Oh, that's why. I already unlocked Marrow. I already had a key, so I already unlocked her. So she was unlocked early. I'm seeing this Marrow blinking, and I'm confusing myself. All right, so yeah, Falcon is next. So we're going to unlock Falcon. Boop. Luckily, Falcon's painted. I don't got to paint him again. All right, so yeah, so our next playthrough, I got to figure out where my brain is. I'm missing a brain somewhere. So I got to go look where I spent a brain that I shouldn't have. It was probably to like unlock some ability or something. Maybe the equipment card or something. But yeah, so next is Juggernaut, and we're going to do Professor X. Who did I say? Professor X, Feral, and Colossus. And then after that's Lady Deathstrike. So it'll be Wolverine, X-23, and Marrow. So that'll be over here. So that'll get us this. So it's kind of an X-Force matchup. And then we'll go down here to Zemo. So Zemo, once we beat him with Falcon and the captains, then that'll open up all of this. We'll have Winter Soldier, Hydra, Red Skull again with a challenge. Oh, those are going to be fun. We'll be able to go after Kraven with a challenge. But what we're trying to really get down here is actually Taskmaster, because we want to unlock our Midnight Suns. Because once we unlock our Midnight Suns, then we can start down here in the mystical, magical area. Or we can also come down here and maybe do Cosmic Ghost Rider. Because I've left him alone because we really don't have any, like... I mean, I got Doctor Strange, and did I unlock Scarlet Witch? No, I was going to unlock him and then ended up not unlocking him because I wasn't going to use him. Actually, do I have Doctor Strange unlocked? Where do I get Doctor Strange at? I know I can search, but unfortunately my keyboard is way too far away. So that'd be the other thing, would be unlocking... Oh, Doctor Strange unlocks with Dormammu. So same thing. Once I get some Midnight Suns, I could actually come over here to Dormammu, get my Doctor Strange, which I want. So maybe that's where I go. So I do need to plan it out. If you guys have a suggestion of which route to go, let me know in the comments, because then I'll figure out my route. But yeah, I definitely want to get Doctor Strange. This would give me a key, so then I could get Scarlet Witch, which actually Juggy's going to give me 2 keys. So then I would actually have Scarlet Witch, I would have Doctor Strange, and I could start working on down here. The only problem is I don't have any more portals to take them against Cosmic Ghost Rider. I would need another portal, which I think 2090 or Superior Spider-Man gives me a portal. So I could come over here, get a portal here. That would at least give me one of them as a option, right? That would kind of work. And then we do have Absorbing Man over here, but I would have to get Silk. I'd have to go through a couple to get here for Absorbing Man, but that's where we are, guys. That is it. Let me flip back over where I can actually see chat. That was stretched out that way a little bit too long. Oh, jeez. If anybody's got any suggestions for shoulder pain, let me know that down in the comments too. I'm probably gonna have to go take some medicine. I put some cream on it. That didn't help. Difficult locations. Stepbrother Numble coming up. Oh, Stepbrother Rumble coming up. Yeah. That's why I did that. It was kind of like that. And originally I was going to have the X-Men again. I was going to have like Jean Grey and all. So it's kind of thematic to the original comic. But unfortunately, I still don't have my 4 X-Men. And I still haven't set up the extra life so you guys can revive my X-Men. So where we're at. Interested to see you take on Kraven and or the Vulture. Funny enough, Vicks is great for muscle pain. Yeah, this is what I've got is actually something my dad gets prescribed. It's supposed to be pretty strong stuff, but it's not working. Maybe I didn't use enough. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. We'll see how my arm's feeling for tonight's Final Girl stream. We'll get that done. Also, I have a poll in the community. If you guys want to vote, 3 games up for playing this week or next Friday is, because I don't have any Marvel United minis painted, so it can't be Marvel United, is Kinfire, another Kinfire Devil box, Ash's Ascendancy, thanks to Steve from Co-op Guild. He sent that to me so I can get that played if you guys want to see that. Or another Nature. I have the Nature big box here, so it made me think, oh, let's play another Nature gameplay. But either way, that poll is there. Tuesday and Thursday, I think I knew what games I was going to play, but now I kind of don't remember. So either way, those will be up. I'll have them. You guys can notify launch. And then all the YouTube stuff, right? Subscribe, bell notification. That way you know when I go live for these lunchtime streams. Until next time, guys. I got to raise my hand and say peace. Peace.